Alright, it is day 2 of gaming on only integrated graphics. Today we're going to be trying out Siege. Yesterday we played Fortnite. I gave that an 8.7, I believe. Fortnite ran very well, especially since it is a CPU based game. As we go on, we'll go for some more graphical games, starting with Siege here. In our settings, we are playing on 720p. Obviously the integrated graphics, full screen 144 Hz, VSync off, FPS limit of 75. Usually we won't get past 75, that's why I just have it capped. As you see, everything is on low settings, and I will turn off anti-aliasing. I hope that would help at all, but again, everything is on low. First we'll hop into a private match. Here we are in the shooting range. We've loaded into the shooting range, and right now we're running about 45 frames. Trying out a few things here. I have super resolution on, which makes your game look a whole lot worse. But right now we're getting, I think that's about 68 frames. I have super resolution 2.0 on here, and honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. This is sort of unplayable. We're getting a decent frame rate, but this is not an enjoyable experience really. Now this is actually half decent. What I have on here is I turned on FXAA, anti-aliasing, and everything else the same. It's running pretty good. I was thinking about turning on super resolution balanced, which makes the game a little bit choppier, but still we're getting, it's like about 68 frames or so. Out of all the things I've tried, I would say this is probably the best option to play on. Now things from far distances will be harder to see, which can definitely be a problem in this game especially. I will, just for the fun of it, I will turn everything on high and then go back into the shooting range. Obviously I will not be playing on these settings, I just want to try it out for, you know, whatever. This is gonna stink though. Alright, we're loading in here. This is still on 720p, so I don't think it will be horrible, per se.
No bad move.
To be honest, this doesn't really feel that much different. I guess being on 720p, you can't really see a whole big difference with the graphical settings. Gonna turn everything back on low. Now we're gonna go into a quick match. Alright, loaded in the game. In the menus, we usually cap our frame rate. I'm just gonna play Jackal because I don't feel like showing off my terrible aim today. In our drones, I'm running about 75 still. Alright, we're in, and we're still running about 65 to 75 frames, which is pretty good, I'd say.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been secured. Remaining.
Alright, we won our first round. I dropped 2 kills. So far, it seems pretty decent. From what I'm seeing, it looks like the shooting range runs a bit worse than the actual in-game. Thankfully, I have encountered a champion, and he's actually on my team this time. Also, we're playing with Musty Skydiver. I'm honored to be in a lobby with this legend.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Flash set.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. Stop standing. Top 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
I must have knocked one that round. Obviously, this isn't as easy to run as something like Fortnite is, since this game is a bit more graphical.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
But I will say, this has not been a terrible experience for what we're doing.
Throwing a dread mine.
I do have a good few hours in this game, as in about 300.
Loading new mag!
One op 4 remaining. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
So, pretty good performance overall, I will say. And again, just like Fortnite, the CPU isn't really overheating. I am running it on an AIO, which does keep it a bit cooler than a air cooler would, but even then, it's still running pretty cold. Like I said, this was a pretty easy game to run, and I have played it before this video, so this will be a shorter video overall, but in the next video, I'll either be trying out CS2 or Rocket League. This is only episode 2, and I'm already really excited to try out the new games. If I were to give this a rating overall, I would say probably like a 7.1. The reason I say that is it does get pretty decent FPS, but you also have to play on 720p and ultra low settings, which does make the game look pretty bad. If you enjoyed this video, as always, leave a like. Any recommendations are also very appreciated. And of course, see you in the next one.